Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. We are back with another random tier list today. We are diving back into the world of Pokemon. It's been a little bit before we had since we had a Pokemon tier list. I wanted to cool down on those a little bit and get back to my randomness that I, kind of started with here. But today we're back with Pokemon, and we're going to talk today about Pseudo-Legendary Pokemon. Now, if you're not familiar with this, Pseudo-Legendary Pokemon are basically the most powerful Pokemon that you can get in the game, other than the legendary Pokemon. The legendary Pokemon are like the box art Pokemon, the Pokemon that the story of the games revolves around, or that are hidden behind secrets at the end of the game, that kind of thing. So these Pokemon are the strongest other than that. That's why they're called pseudo-legendaries, because they're not legendary themselves, but they all have incredibly high base stats. They all are very powerful Pokemon. Most of them are dragons, not all of them. But as we'll see here, there are some similarities in the designs. And every generation, they add one of them, except Generation 3, which added 2. So let's go ahead and hop in. We're going to be ranking from S to D tier, and we're going to be ranking all 3 forms of them. Okay, so all 3 stages of those Pokemon. First, we're going to start off with Dragonite and Dragonite's line. So Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. I'm going to really struggle naming the names of all the ones down here, but we'll do our best. I like Dratini and I like Dragonair. I think they're both A tier. The fact that they turn into something that looks so different than Dragonair, like I love Dragonair's design, or Dratini's design, but Dragonite is not as cool to me. So I'll put Dragonite in B tier, just because I feel like it's a little out of place compared to these. I know there's reasons for that, and it being like the first dragon Pokemon, has to do with that, but it's kind of odd to me. Next, we have the Larvitar line, so Larvitar, Pupitar, Tyranitar. I think Tyranitar is easily S tier, one of the coolest Pokemon in my opinion, one of my favorites. Larvitar is also pretty cool looking. Pupitar, I don't know why this looks like this. I've never really understood that. I know that some animals and Pokemon like go into a cocoon, but we're going to see a similar thing with Shelgon here of like, why I don't understand why the second form here had to go into a cocoon, because this thing is a dinosaur. So it didn't really make sense to me. Maybe I'm missing something. I probably am. Pokemon have a lot of layers of lore and whatnot around them. So yeah, but we'll go ahead and go with it for now. Next, we have the Beldum line. So taking a look at Beldum here, Beldum, Metang, and Metagross. Metagross is going to be S tier for me. I think it's awesome. Metang is also very cool, and Beldum is nice as well. But I am going to put them in these rankings as such. I think Metagross is actually better than Tyranitar in my opinion. And I think Metang is better than Larvitar, and probably better than Dratini as well. Dragonite can be better than Beldum. And then also from Generation 3, we have the Salamance line. So I'm going to toss Shelgon right here into D tier along with Pupitar. Because again, I don't understand why it has to be covered in, basically a cocoon. Again, I am probably missing something about that. Salamance, we're going to put in A tier at the very top of A tier. And we're going to put Bagon down here at the bottom of B tier. I think Bagon looks cool. It's a nice start to the series, and Salamance looks awesome. But not quite good enough to be an S tier, in my opinion. Next, we have the Garchomp line, so Gible, Gabite, and Garchomp. Garchomp is an S tier mon for me. Going to be S tier right underneath Metagross, in my opinion. Gabite is also very, very cool looking. Probably right here in between Dragonair and Metang, I want to say. Yeah, I think I'd rather have a Gabite than a Metang, just off looks. And then Garchomp, I think it is better than Beldum and Bagon. But kind of a similar thing. All 3 of these lines, well, actually, no, not Shelgon. Shelgon takes a downwards turn. But with these lines, you guys can see as they evolve, most of them just go up in coolness. Dragonite being the exception so far. Oh, this is actually out of order, right? So Komodo is Gen 7, right? Which one of these is Gen 5? Is it Hydreigon or Goomy? All right, I just looked it up actually. So Hydreigon is Gen 5, so we're going to do this one first. So Dino looks kind of weird. Its Evolve form also looks kind of weird. Hydreigon looks very cool. Probably here. I think Salamance is cool. Next we have Goomy. I don't really understand why this is a dragon. I understand why this is a dragon. I don't understand why this is a dragon. Yeah. Its Evolve form. I actually put these in this order right there. And Goodra can be here, I guess. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Goodra's line. Kamalo's line, though. I like this. Yeah, I like that. I like this. I like the dragon fighting combination. It's a really nice combination in my mind. And it's also a very unique line with their scales attacks. Put that probably right there with the other second forms. Yeah, probably the best one, though, honestly. Oh, maybe Dragonair. It's better than that. And this is going to be S tier for me. Very, very cool Pokemon. Is it over Tyranitar? Now, this list doesn't have the Megas on it. If it had Mega Tyranitar and Mega Garchomp, the order of my rankings might change. But it doesn't. So I wish this thing wasn't as hunched over. I feel like that's part of my issue. The order of S tier doesn't matter that much. Next we have the Dreepy line. Is that its name? I think that's its name. Dreepy looks, it looks alright. This thing, actually, I don't like how the second evolution looks as much. So I put in C tier, actually. And then this one is A tier, probably. S tier. A tier, just like that. All right, that one took me a little thought there. Okay, those are all the pseudo-legendary Pokemon in generations 1 through 8. What do you guys think about my ranking? I put Metagross, Garchomp, Tyranitar, and Kamalo up at the top, and I put Goomy, Pupitar, and Shelgon down here at the bottom. You guys agree with that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Give me a like, dislike, whatever you feel like I deserve. If you want another random tier list, probably won't be Pokemon tomorrow, but there will be another video of some kind up tomorrow at noon Pacific. This has been the guy that makes random tier lists, signing out.